Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and Beautiful is Taylor Hayes getting axed from show. Friday's episode of Bold and Beautiful left viewers hanging. The writers dropped a huge bombshell about Taylor Hayes, portrayed by Rebecca Budig, and many fans are wondering what will happen next. Here is what has been revealed so far. Bringing Taylor Hayes back to Los Angeles was an interesting choice for B&B writers. Many fans loved the previous actress, Krista Allen, and there weren't many people who were excited about the latest recast. In fact, many people said Rebecca was an odd choice because she didn't look old enough to play the role. That said, now that the reason behind Taylor's return to Bold and Beautiful has been revealed, fans have even more questions. On Friday's episode, Taylor told Lee, Naomi Matsuda, that she was dying. Apparently, Taylor is experiencing heart failure and doesn't have a lot of time left. It's not clear why Taylor would have this conversation with Lee. It could be because she wants Lee to make sure that Finn, Tanner Novlan, takes good care of Steffi, Jacqueline Masinswood, and the children after she's gone. So, is Taylor Hayes going to die during the November sweeps? It's still up in the air. Bold and Beautiful writers are known for dragging a storyline out as long as they can. Plus, it isn't known how long Rebecca Budig signed on for in her contract. She may not be dying at all. She may even cheat death in the end. However, her death would likely send viewership through the roof. The writers are likely killing her off to increase ratings, especially since neither of the beloved actresses who've portrayed Taylor in the past are interested in coming back. B&B spoilers show Lee talking to Finn at the hospital, but it didn't seem like she let on that the person she was talking about was Taylor. Of course, anything could happen in the world of soap operas. Maybe the upcoming storyline will feature Taylor getting a heart transplant. This would likely show more of Lee and Finn, which viewers haven't seen much of recently. This would also point to someone else on the show dying during November sweeps to give Taylor the heart transplant she needs. Who could that be? There are several possibilities. Another death on Bold and Beautiful would be a lot, considering what has happened recently in Los Angeles. Tom, Clint Howard, and Hollis W. Chambers, were both murdered. Everyone was pointing the finger at Lee and possibly even Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown. But the killer wound up being Lisa Yamada. Another murder would be a little over the top, even for a soap opera. It isn't clear what will happen with Taylor's storyline in the near future, but one thing is certain: November sweeps are going to be jam-packed full of drama. Is Taylor Hayes getting axed from the Bold and the Beautiful? A shocking shake-up in the Forrester family. For decades, The Bold and the Beautiful has been a soap opera powerhouse, delivering jaw-dropping drama, unexpected twists, and unforgettable characters. Among those characters, Dr. Taylor Hayes has stood as one of the most iconic and beloved figures in the show's long history. With her deep-rooted connections to the Forrester family, her legendary love triangle with Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan, and her many dramatic returns from the brink of disaster, Taylor has been a cornerstone of the series. But now, rumors are swirling that The Bold and the Beautiful may be preparing to bid farewell to Taylor once again. Could one of the show's most beloved characters really be on the chopping block? Is B&B about to make a move that will send shockwaves through the fanbase? And if Taylor does leave, what does that mean for the rest of the Forresters? Let's break down everything we know about the speculation surrounding Taylor Hayes' potential exit and what it could mean for the show moving forward. Taylor Hayes first arrived on the scene in 1990, played by the talented Hunter Tylo. From the moment she stepped onto the canvas, Taylor became an instant fan favorite. She was smart, compassionate, and endlessly complex, balancing her role as a psychiatrist with the often messy and dramatic affairs of the Forrester family. Taylor's love story with Ridge Forrester became the stuff of soap opera legend, especially with Brooke Logan always in the picture. Over the years, fans watched Taylor and Ridge's relationship go through cycles of passionate love, heartbreaking betrayal, and devastating tragedy. Taylor has even been presumed dead multiple times, only to make stunning returns that left fans in shock. However, in 2019, Taylor disappeared from the show with little explanation, leaving fans to wonder if they'd ever see her again. Then, in 2021, the character made a triumphant return, this time played by Krista Allen. Though some fans initially struggled with the recasting, Allen quickly made the role her own, bringing a fresh energy to Taylor's storylines. But now, just a few years later, new rumors suggest that Taylor could be written out once again. Could B&B really be saying goodbye to Taylor for good? While no official confirmation has been given, several factors have fueled speculation that Taylor Hayes could be on her way out. When Krista Allen stepped into the role of Taylor, the character was immediately thrust back into the heart of the drama. She was there to support Steffi through her struggles with Sheila Carter, she rekindled her romance with Ridge, and she was part of one of the biggest bombshells in B&B history, the exposure of Brooke Logan's kiss with Deacon Sharp. But in recent months, Taylor's presence on the show has noticeably diminished. After Ridge left both Taylor and Brooke, hanging by choosing to walk away from both women, Taylor has had fewer and fewer major storylines. Could this be a sign that the writers are slowly phasing her out? Soap operas are notorious for sidelining characters before ultimately writing them out, and Taylor's reduced screen time could be a warning sign of what's to come. Adding fuel to the fire, Krista Allen has made a few cryptic remarks on social media that have left fans wondering about Taylor's fate. While she hasn't outright said that she's leaving, some of her recent posts have hinted at uncertainty about the character's future. Soap stars are often sworn to secrecy about major story changes, but that hasn't stopped eagle-eyed fans from picking up on possible clues. If Krista Allen is hinting at something big, it's possible that Taylor's exit is already in motion behind the scenes. The Bold and the Beautiful is known for keeping its storylines moving at a rapid pace, and in recent months, the focus has been on characters like Steffi, Thomas, and the ongoing battle between the Forresters and the Logans. Meanwhile, Taylor has been increasingly pushed to the background. With Ridge now firmly back in the mix with Brooke, and with Steffi taking center stage as the next generation of Forrester leadership, some fans worry that Taylor is being edged out. If the show doesn't see a long-term future for her character, they may be setting the stage for her departure. If The Bold and the Beautiful does decide to write Taylor off, how might they do it? Here are a few possible exit strategies that the show could take. One of the simplest and most logical ways to write Taylor out would be to have her leave Los Angeles for a new beginning. She could decide to take a job in another city, perhaps working on an important psychiatric case overseas. Given Taylor's history of stepping away from the drama when things become overwhelming, this type of exit would be in character. Soap operas aren't afraid to go big when it comes to character exits, and Taylor has already died multiple times. If B&B wants to make a dramatic impact, they could have Taylor meet a tragic fate, perhaps at the hands of a returning villain like Sheila Carter. This would certainly shake up the show and have major consequences for Steffi, Thomas, and Ridge. Taylor has always been a morally good character, but what if something pushes her to make a shocking decision? If she somehow finds herself caught in a legal or ethical dilemma, she could be forced to leave town to avoid consequences. A storyline like this would add mystery to her exit and leave the door open for her return in the future. Naturally, the idea of Taylor leaving the show has left fans divided. Many longtime viewers are heartbroken at the possibility of losing such an important character. Taylor has played a crucial role in B&B history, and seeing her disappear once again would be a tough pill to swallow. On the other hand, some fans feel that the show hasn't done justice to Taylor's character in recent years. If B&B isn't going to give her meaningful storylines, they argue, perhaps it's better to let her go rather than keeping her in the background. Regardless of what happens, one thing is clear: Taylor Hayes has made an unforgettable impact on The Bold and the Beautiful. Whether she stays or goes, she will always be a legendary figure in the show's history. As of now, nothing has been confirmed about Taylor's fate, but the signs suggest that change is coming. Whether Taylor Hayes is leaving for good, taking a temporary break, or about to be thrust back into the drama remains to be seen.